What's going on, everybody? I'm Liam, and I'm here outside of the Connor's Cure tailgate, where we're benefiting Connor's Cure. It's tailgating right before WrestleMania here in Orlando, and I'm here with Nick. How you doing?
I'm doing great. It's WrestleMania Sunday. It's our Christmas, so I'm doing great. How are you?
Now, where did you travel here from?
I traveled from New York yesterday morning at 7 o'clock, so it's been a hectic 2 days, but it's been a lot of fun.
Oh, that's awesome. So now, is this your first WrestleMania?
It's not. I went to 29. The card was a little crappy. I didn't do, real access, so I'm excited to do everything this weekend.
What match are you looking forward to the most tonight?
I'm going to go with Chris Jericho versus Kevin Owens, but I also like Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton.
All right, sounds good. The big match that everybody's talking about is Undertaker versus Roman Reigns. What are your thoughts on that?
My heart says I want The Undertaker to win. My mind says it's Roman's time to win. Turn him heel, and that's how they should go.
So I am here with Ant DiStefano of The Rant with Ant. Oh, thank you, pal. So, how you doing? You traveled all the way from where, Jersey?
South Jersey.
All right, so how many WrestleManias have you been to? Is this your first one?
My second.
This is your second one. Did you go all the way to 29 in New York?
Yeah, and it was terrible.
It was terrible. So you're really, really looking forward to this one?
Definitely.
All right, what match are you looking forward to tonight?
Roman Reigns, Undertaker.
Why is that?
Because Undertaker's done. It's his last match.
That's it. So are you afraid of the riot that might happen if Roman Reigns wins?
No, we're filming a documentary out here too, so I just want to record everyone crying tonight. They're going to drop tissues from the ceiling. It's going to be great.
Where did you travel in from?
We came from Kansas.
Kansas? Did you ride a tornado?
No, we thought it was too expensive.
It was too expensive? What about a house inside a tornado?
No, we left that to Dorothy.
Is it safe to say you're not in Kansas anymore?
Very safe.
Are you excited for WrestleMania?
Oh, absolutely.
What is the thing you're probably the most excited about for this particular WrestleMania?
Roman Reigns burying The Undertaker for the last time.
Now, is this your first WrestleMania?
It's my second. Dallas was first.
Oh, so you went to WrestleMania last year? How does this one stack up to last year?
It's not even close. It's so much better. Last year, injuries and just the card was not good, and this one blows it out of the water.
I want you to hit me with a hot prediction.
Hot prediction. Shane McMahon beats AJ Styles.
I traveled all the way down to Florida to talk to somebody from Massachusetts.
I'm from New Hampshire.
Oh, you're from New Hampshire? Never mind. So, how you traveled all the way here from New Hampshire to get all the way down to Florida. How excited for WrestleMania are you?
Pretty excited. It's my first WrestleMania.
This is the first WrestleMania. You decided to go all the way down here?
Yes. Yep.
So, what match are you probably looking forward to the most?
AJ Shane, because I'm a huge AJ Styles guy.
Oh, yeah? So, what do you think Shane McMahon is going to jump off of?
Hopefully the roller coaster.
Hopefully the roller coaster. See, I think that's a problem because there's got to be so many, safety regulations. They have the lap bars and stuff. I rode a lot of roller coasters this week, and they now instituted, seat belts inside the thing. You don't think they're going to strap Shane McMahon into one of those?
They could. That'd be interesting.
Do you think it would be better to put him in one of those slingshot things I've seen on the roadside rests, where they just slingshot him into the air and then he lands on AJ Styles?
That would be hilarious.
Okay, so do you think that's going to happen? What do you think is going to happen between Goldberg and Brock Lesnar?
I think Brock Lesnar's going to destroy Goldberg.
Oh, it's just going to be how long is this match going to be?
Probably 2 minutes.
2 minutes. It's going to be 2 minutes.
Devastation.
Absolute devastation?
Absolute devastation. 2 F5s, he's done.
Okay, so is this going to be something you're going to watch on the way back to New Hampshire?
Nah, probably.
Now I'm joined by Ric Flair. How you doing?
I'm not too bad, Liam. How are you doing yourself?
I'm doing great. What's your real name?
My name is Barry O'Brien from Cork City.
In Ireland. North or south?
That's the southern tip of Ireland. It was also the last stop of the Titanic.
Oh, really? So your people sank it?
No, the British sank it, but I'd say we did have some contribution.
Somebody was drunk steering that ship, huh?
Possibly, I don't know.
So you know what's not going to tank? WrestleMania 33.
Right, absolutely. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm sure you're excited. Everyone here looking around, it's a great atmosphere here in Orlando. Everyone's really excited. It's tremendous to be here.
Is this your first WrestleMania?
It's my second WrestleMania.
Okay, so which one was your first?
WrestleMania 32 in Dallas.
Oh, so you made it all the way. So what made you decide to come back to the States to come to this WrestleMania?
Well, I live in Boston, so it wasn't much of a lift. But with that being said, you can't, how can you rationalize not coming to WrestleMania? There's nothing like it in our sport, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, do you think that Foxborough could actually hold a WrestleMania? Boston could do a WrestleMania?
I don't think so, and I would love to see it someday. But the weather, I don't think the weather would be far too unpredictable, actually.
Yeah, didn't it snow 2 days ago, and we're here out in shorts, and it's been a mess out here.
It's actually snowing today in Boston.
Oh yeah, well keep it. I don't want to go back. All right, So the shock is setting in. The Universal Champion has lost. How do you feel?
I feel sad because that's the last time Goldberg will ever wrestle.
Yeah, was that something you were prepared mentally to deal with?
Absolutely, man. I don't think we were prepared to see him in general. And the fact that we got to see him basically main event of WrestleMania at age 50 after all that time off was just a sight to see in itself.
What would you say the best grade for this show?
It's an A. I mean, definitely being there always helps. Last year, Dallas wasn't the best WrestleMania, but because being there, it definitely helps your perception of it. But it was awesome. From start to finish, great wrestling, great matches, great stories.
And so this is you've been to multiple WrestleManias at this point?
Yes, it's my second.
Okay, and so you said it's better than the next one?
Absolutely.
Are we going to see you in New Orleans?
Absolutely.
We're not going to see The Undertaker in New Orleans. How do you feel about that?
I think it was his time, and I think Roman was the guy to do it. He was on fire tonight. The story he told, the psychology, talking back and forth to The Undertaker, I think it was great.
We are outside Camping World Stadium after WrestleMania 33. What's your name? Where are you from?
Chip, I'm from Stoughton, Mass.
Okay, so you were just inside WrestleMania 33. What'd you think?
Great show. I'm exhausted. Long show, but great show. The ending really got me.
What was the overall message of the evening?
Let's go Roman. Just sadness, I guess, right?
Yeah. Shocking to say the least. Right? Do you think that that's the perfect way to send off such a legend like The Undertaker?
Absolutely. Yeah, there's no other way to do it.
Aside from The Undertaker, what was the biggest surprise of the evening?
The Hardys, no question.
Yeah. Who knew they were going to show up, right?
No idea.
Are you excited for Monday Night Raw?
Absolutely. I'm going to be there, so obviously I'm excited.
So here I am, outside of WrestleMania 33. As you all know, if you're a fan of the New Age Insiders, we are pro Goldberg here. And I know you've been watching this video and you've been thinking to yourself, when are we going to hear from Jason? Well, guess what? That time is now. Come on in, buddy. We're going to talk about this. So
I'm not ready.
You're not ready?
I'm not ready.
So, I mean, obviously, we're going to have to talk about it. The show as a whole, how do you feel?
I think they did their job. I thought that there's some interesting decisions that I don't necessarily agree with, but hey, that's wrestling. I'm not entirely sure why Randy Orton needed to beat Bray Wyatt. I think it kind of shows that Bray Wyatt's wrestle magic is still not strong enough to actually get the job done in big spots, which is kind of disappointing. But I thought the show was a success. I thought the crowd was responsive. I think it's a positive WrestleMania. The way I look at it, right? This is 33, so is it in the top 16 and a half? Yes.
Great. So now, where does this rank personally to WrestleManias you've attended?
This is the second best WrestleMania I've attended. I do think 31 was probably top to bottom a better show. If nothing else, maybe it's because the last impression was Seth Rollins, and that's such a great moment. And I think in pro wrestling, the last impression is the impression that makes the biggest impact. It's the biggest impression. So Seth Rollins closing is also my first WrestleMania. Perhaps there's bias there, but it's better than 32. I think it's just below 31, but I think it's one of the more successful WrestleManias, at least over the last 5 to 10 years.
How surprised were you that the Hardys showed up?
I can't say that I'm shocked because of the internet world we live in. They did drop the titles last night. It wasn't the most surprising thing in the world, but at the same time, an impromptu addition to a ladder match is definitely not how you expect a return like that to happen. Hit the crowd, hit me. I was happy to see them. I'm curious about their future. One of the reasons WrestleMania is a success is because it gave you a lot of reasons to watch Raw. It gave you a lot of reasons to watch SmackDown. The pay-per-views are supposed to get you to watch the TV. The TV is supposed to get you to buy the pay-per-views. I think WWE did their job tonight. Okay,
so now everybody's been watching this segment and thinking to yourself, just talk about Goldberg. We just want to talk about Goldberg. We want to hear how you feel about Goldberg. That's the whole reason we're here. So Bill Goldberg walked in, Universal Champion. I know this is your first time seeing Bill Goldberg live. First of all, how was that moment?
It was everything I hoped it would be. The entrance, WWE did an outstanding job with this particular staging. The entranceway, the ramp, the presentation, and the aesthetics were top notch. There was a very cool silhouette of the guy I've rooted for my whole life. I saw the sparklers. I saw the spear. I knew he'd be out of here. It hit me like a ton of bricks. The guy means a lot to me personally, but I know we're talking about being a wrestling fan right now, and I thought they did a great job. I'm proud of the guy that everybody says can't go. Well, tonight he went, and tonight he went more than the guys that went on last. And I think that Goldberg, what I'm going to take away from WrestleMania 33, Liam, is that now when you think of Bill Goldberg, now you will think of Goldberg and Brock Lesnar. And you'll think about it well, and you'll think about it positively, and he erased a lot over the last 3 months or so, and I'm damn proud of that guy.
It was shocking because that match was arguably the match of the night. You know, it wasn't the longest match of the night, but for what they were asked to give you, they gave you more than anybody else gave you.
Goldberg's criticisms are he's a one-trick pony that can't tell you a story. Goldberg hit his spots. He and Lesnar improvised. That leapfrog over a spear was brilliant. They had me convinced that he might win for a few seconds when I knew he wouldn't. They did their job. It was the match of the night. It should have gone on last. And again, what I think Bill Goldberg did over the last 3 months, and with an exclamation point at WrestleMania 33, was polish up that legacy. Guy's a Hall of Famer. Doesn't matter what you think about him. He's one of the biggest names from one of the biggest eras. He came back. He didn't miss a beat. He actually gave you his best work. I'm damn proud of that guy.
There you go. That's it, man. The moment you were all waiting for. So, thank you very much. This has been the post-video coverage of WrestleMania 33.
You break my heart, pro wrestling.
Yeah, it was a lot of ups, a lot of downs. This one is like the Empire Strikes Back of WrestleManias. It was heartbreaking and sad, but we're so excited to see what happens. I'm excited to see what happens on Raw. Stay tuned with everything the New Age Insiders have to offer. We are going to be live on Wednesday night.
Can Raw be better than Jedi?
I mean, I would hope so.
Okay.
Yeah, so, all right, we're out of here.